Ladies and gentlemen, love is in the air, but right now it's all about violence as we have a special presentation match for the Braveheart Championship. And now let's get things started. As Sylvia Calvert-Lewin makes their way to the ring to get ready to take on for the Braveheart Championship. The Renegade is one of the most deadliest people in the whole professional wrestling world. The person that permanently injured V. Barrett's knees. A sick bastard. And they are looking to walk away here in KBS Hall tonight with that Braveheart Championship belt. But Sylvia will have to go through two of the top competitors in all of CALVERT if they want to walk out of here with that Braveheart Championship. As making their way to the ring, we have the Killer Queen, SHELLEY, one of the most proficient strikers in the game. Those unprotected knee strikes, that offense is one of the most hard-hitting offenses in all of CALVERT. And without a shadow of a doubt, you cannot underestimate the ability of this competitor. You may be looking at the newest Braveheart champion right here. And now making her way to the ring, the reigning and defending Braveheart champion, who won the title at Dunktastica in the Battle Riot, outlasting 29 other people in the most grueling gauntlet match you can see on YouTube. Setting a record for the most eliminations in a Battle Riot with the number 6. With the most eliminations in Battle Riot, eliminating 6 other participants. This is her 10th title defense, and 6 of those defenses were in 1 month. This is a true fighting champion. And if one of these other competitors wants to take that belt away from our champion, then they will have to be prepared to go to war here in KBS Hall. And now our 3 competitors in the ring. The bell rings, and now let's get this match underway. As Sylvia starts off throwing those bows. And now the champion takes the challenger, drives right down on the mat, and look at the high flying ability, but no. The champion had it scouted on the top rope, looking to fly, but no, cut off. Still jumps, but no misses. And now all 3 participants just trying to get the advantage. Who's gonna be able to get that first advantage? And it looks like the champion is the only standing participant left right now, showing why she is one of the best champions in the game today. But just getting hit right on the chin with that knee. And now both competitors fly in the air. This is chaos already. Now our champion is looking to go under the ring, putting out a traffic cone. And that traffic cone is supposed to stop a car. but it's looking like it's going to stop Sylvia from winning that championship tonight. As now TRIXE flies with a beautiful standing shooting star press. What athleticism by the champion, with smarts to use a traffic cone, one of the 5 deadliest weapons in the world, and now get hit with a neck breaker. I will explain the other 4 deadliest weapons later, but now a pin. And Sylvia breaks out the pin and goes for a huge knee strike. And now the ref is down, flying through the roof with a huge spinning lariat. Everyone is getting a piece of this action, and now those are those knee strikes I was talking about. And for this competitor to not wear knee pads, you have to be a crazy individual. Wrestling is a knee pad oriented sport. It is one of the 5 top sports that requires knee pads. I will explain the other 4 sports that require knee pads later, as TRIXE. Huge drop kick reversal, gets kicked right in the face. And now stiff kick after kick, right in the face of the champion. The Killer Queen Shelly Oliver is showing why she's the Killer Queen, and again smacked on top of the head with a shovel. A shovel, not one of the top 4 most deadliest weapons, but it is still effective nonetheless. As Sylvia goes for the pin, and we could have seen a new champion right here. And now on their feet, Sylvia drives TRIXE right down. And now Shelly Oliver, double jump moonsault, beautifully executed by the challenger. And throwing those kicks. And another top rope moonsault, focusing on both participants. And now with the shovel, trying to bury the champion, but no, the champion flies. Springboard crossbody, beautifully executed. The chaos is going chaotic as these 3 participants are trying to fight to see who will be the next Braveheart champion. And oh, huge drop kick and a drop kick. Kick so plenty. Everything is kicking. And now TRIXE throwing Irish whip. Drop kick reversal. That drop kick has been ineffective, but that drop kick was beautifully precise. But no, Sylvia pops back on her feet. The kicks, the strikes, the athletic ability of these 3 competitors. This is what the Braveheart Championship is all about. But only one person will be able to walk out of here tonight with that championship gold. And I, for one, cannot wait to see who that will be. And PWD is proud to be able to put on this Braveheart Championship match. Later today, we will be having another night of the Winter Summits later tonight. And PWD is so proud to be able to produce this Braveheart Championship match. Later today, we will have another night of our Winter Series tour. 3 huge PWD title matches coming up later today as TRIXE drops Sylvia face first on the mat. And now going for the pin. Will this be it? No, not enough to defend the championship gold. Huge kick after kick. And now a knee of her own. The champion is looking strong, looking to call for the air, but no, Sylvia cuts TRIXE off, but no, reverses, gets off the shoulders. Double underhook. Butterfly suplex onto the top of that cone. And that's why that cone is so deadly. It is 10 points of death on a cone. It is so many ways you can use a cone to end a person's career. And now TRIXE on that top rope flies with a splash. It gets hit with that other part of the cone. The third most deadly part of the cone. The bottom of the cone is one of the most effective parts of the cone. That is the part of the cone that makes the cone stand up, keeping the cars from blocking wherever the cone is blocking. And now look at the strength of the champion. Throwing it, almost hitting that cone. And the moonsault. You see how Trixie legs perfectly went in between the cone to avoid the cone. That is wrestling IQ and ring smarts. And good cone positioning, if I do say so myself. On the shoulders of the champion and getting driven down onto the handle of a shovel. And honestly, I would say the shovel handle would be one of a deadly weapon if I could think of any deadly weapon. And those knees and those kicks are even more deadlier weapons. It's the enziguri. And no, Sylvia kicks of their own. All three competitors throwing dangerous strikes with precision, deadly accuracy, because they are trying to walk out of here with that Braveheart Championship belt. And now Sylvia has a light tube, the skinny light tubes, the more painful light tubes. If you ever thought about hitting yourself with a light tube, I would recommend you hit yourself with a thicker light tube. Those skinnier light tubes, they're just that much dangerous. And now beautifully executed. Sylvia calling the champion to their feet, but no. Rolls through the ring and gets caught mid-air with a super kick. Beautifully executed by the Killer Queen, but dropped right down by Sylvia. And now that cone is coming back into play, getting tossed right at the head of the champion and clipping up Sylvia, but no, back to their feet. Huge elbow strike. That just might have put the champion out for the count. And now Sylvia, deadlift fisherman buster on the top rope. Will this be it? Signaling for the end. Flying elbow drop. Not done. Coffin drop. Fast and furious. Are we looking at the new Braveheart champion here? Will this be it? No. And I thought it was all said and done there, but the champion has more in the tank. And now, double stop. They are abusing the champion. And that chair shot, after chair shot, after chair shot, after chair shot. Sylvia, back to the top rope. King Kong knee to the champion. Are we looking at the newest champion here? No. And if anyone has had the most opportunities to walk out of here tonight with that championship belt, it is the Renegade Sylvia Calvert-Lewin. Just needing one more shot to walk away here with that Braveheart championship, and that elbow might have just done it. The champion stuck in the corner, their challenger almost walking away with the pin. No. All you need is 3 seconds to walk away with that Braveheart championship belt. And now the champion with the roll up. But no, Sylvia countering into a roll up of her own. Will this be it? No, look at the strength of the champion fighting out the pin with a pin of their own. No, almost walking away with that belt, defending that championship yet again. But Sylvia has other thoughts in mind. And getting smacked in the back of the head with a cone. On the shoulder. Power bomb on the knees. Will the Slayer, will the Killer Clean walk away with the championship? No. Shelly Oliver almost walking away with that Braveheart championship. And I know Trixie would have been furious, not even getting pinned and losing her belt, catching the leg and slamming her right on her face. But no, Sylvia back up. Leg trap, back suplex. Trapping the leg, giving more torque on that drive with that back suplex. Leaving champion and challenger in the ring to go get a chair. And no, roll up. Will this be enough? The quick roll up almost defended the championship belt. Sylvia spinning back suplex. That backdrop was a deadly angle. And now with the shovel again, but no. Spinning kicks and the deadliest kicks I've seen all night. These three are trying to end one another. And shovel shot after shovel shot. Are we looking at the newest Braveheart champion with the killer queen, Shelly Oliver? But no, Sylvia rolls through with that drop kick, but misses the headbutt. And the action has been aplenty. Straight jacket, German suplex. But running through with that knee strike to the face of the champion. And will we be looking at a new champion here? No. Do you see why our champion has defended that belt so many times? Because it's going to take way more than you can give to put her out here tonight. You're going to have to reach deep in that bag. You're going to have to think of the sickest thing you could possibly think to do to another individual. You're probably going to have to call her mommy and get her to tell her to stop if you want to take that Braveheart championship off of the Space Walker, TRIXE. And look at the wrestling ability with that. Excuse me, my mic cut off. But I'm back, and that's a foot to the face. The bloody killer queen trying to end this match with no. Irish whip off the rope, getting slammed right on her head. And will TRIXE walk away defending the championship? Both participants down no. That looked like TRIXE's best shot at defending this championship. In a triple threat match, one of the best ways to win is to isolate one opponent or stand outside the ring and let them fight and then come steal the pin. That's what I would do. I would hide in the crowd and I would wait until the other two beat each other up for about 15 minutes. I'd come in with a steel chair, bam, 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 I'd win. But that's why I'm not a wrestler. That's why I'm an announcer, and I'm a damn good announcer. And we're watching one of the best triple threat matches I've seen in a while, only here in PWD. Yes, we're taking claim to this match because we're hosting it, but this is for the Braveheart Championship belt with three of the top competitors in the whole Coliseum, who will be walking away here today with the Braveheart Championship on Valentine's Day. Will it be the Killer Queen, Shelly Oliver, the Star Renegade, Sylvia, CALVERT-LEWIN, or the Spacewalker, TRIXE? Which one of these three will walk away here out of KBS Hall with that Braveheart Championship belt? As Sylvia, back to their feet, tosses Shelly out the ring, and now tries to go with that shovel. On the rope, Sylvia has TRIXE right where they want her. Muscle buster. And that might be it for the champion. But back in the ring is Shelly with a foot right to the face. And now looking like Shelly wants to steal the pin. But no, Sylvia still was in the ring. Shelly had the eyes in the back of her head. But now, straight jacket getting dropped on the back of her head. And Sylvia using the front of their head to drop it right on the champion. And will that be enough? No. Sylvia thought they were ahead of the game, but they weren't. And now they have to keep their head in the game if they want to win this Braveheart Championship. If they want to win this triple threat. Look at the blood on the face of Shelly. Front kick. Those kicks that Shelly has been dishing out have been deadly. And now, looking to steal the win, but Sylvia able to break out the pin. This has been one hell of a match so far, as Sylvia rolls through, pup kick, double stomp, and now going for the pin. Are we looking at the new Braveheart champion? No. By God, this has been a slobber knocker. And now, with athletic ability, puppies. And now, drop kick. Oh my God. And now, drop kick to the back of the head. I can't think of any other famous wrestling announcer lines to steal. But it looks like the Slayer Queen will be stealing this win. No. Shelly thought she had all the sense, but now Shelly needs to make more change if she wants to walk away with the big money. Drop kick. That wasn't a drop kick, it was a roundhouse kick. Roadhouse kick. That was a shot to the head with a shovel. And repeated shovel shots. And now she's beating the ring with the shovel. What did the ring do to deserve this? And that shot to the head. Sylvia thought they were safe, but no. The Slayer Queen is hitting everyone with that shovel. Reverses the Irish whip, but no. Not able to counter the German suplex. With the pin, Sylvia could be walking out of here. New champion, no. And there it is. Double stop right to the chest. Pele misses the kick. And Trixie drops the knee right on the mat. Springboard, splash, jumping over one competitor to the other. Will this be it? No. The champion still has to go through this grueling war to defend that championship belt here tonight. Beautiful, the Maestro hold. But Trixie able to have it scouted to not lose that championship belt. Irish whip. Springboard DDT. And a shovel shot right to the face. Locking in that STF. But Sylvia able to break out the hold. These three have been going at it for over 20 minutes now. But will this be the last 3 seconds? No. What an incredible match that we've been witnessing so far. As Shelly under the ring with a trash can. Now remember, I brought up the 4 most dangerous weapons in the world. A trash can is also not on that list. But a trash can is on the top list of the most dirtiest weapons in the world. So, in all actuality, I would money get hit with a trash can, much less than one of the most dangerous weapons in the world. That list of weapons includes dangerous weapons like the lollipop, dangerous weapons like the skateboard wheel, dangerous weapons like the traffic cone. But are we looking at the newest champion? No. As Sylvia almost walked out of here with that Braveheart championship belt. And now we're talking about the dirtiest weapons. We have trash cans that just got folded in half when Shelly gets back driving on it. And now Trixie with another trash can. This is just getting dirtier and dirtier. It reminds me of my ex-wife's house as Trixie gets slammed right onto that shovel handle. And then another light tube. How many light tubes does it take to win the Braveheart Championship? We might find out here tonight as Shelly runs through huge knee strike. But no, Trixie able to capitalize. No, Shelly blocks the drop toe hold. The acrobatic. Did you really have to do all that to drop kick? I guess so. And Trixie rolls through with a lariat. Sylvia might have this match in the bag. but no, stiff elbow strike. And now Sylvia climbing to the top rope, and Trixie is putting Shelly in position for doom. They're working together, but no, it looks like Trixie's still in the win. Trixie did the old-fashioned, you climb on the top rope, I'll put her in position, then when you're up there, I'll steal the pin trick. And now with a powerbomb uppercut. And now setting up Trixie for doom. Powerbomb on the knees. Getting powerbombed is already a dangerous feat, but adding in the impact of a kneecap is just extra fuel to the fire. And Sylvia hopping right over Shelly to headbutt Trixie. And now, will this be it? Sylvia driving Shelly face first on the mat. We'll be looking at the noose. No. Able to kick out. And now Sylvia might have this match right where they want it. But Trixie back on her feet. Reversal after reversal. The counter after counter. And now suplex attempt. But no, Trixie able to fight out the suplex. The counters are crazy. This deep into the match. Neither one of these two could afford a big move. The next big move will cause certain doom for the competitor. And the old-fashioned neck breaker drop. That might just be it, because this light too is in play, but no. And the light too, the cone, their shovels. A flinging cone to the back of the head. From all the way across the ring. And this is why we were so proud to put on this Braveheart Championship match. I knew this was going to be one hell of a contest, and it has not disappointed at all. These three have put it all on the line, but only one competitor can walk out of here tonight, as Shelly just hit Trixie with one of the most dangerous knees of the night. And now with that traffic on. No, no, no! Right between the legs. And now that might be doom. 1,000 years of death with a traffic cone. And Shelly, reversal by Trixie, reversal by Shelly, and a knee strike putting Trixie right down. Rolling capo kick. The kicks, the knees, the elbows, and now Sylvia up top calling for the end. Flying elbow misses the champion. That might have been done. But Trixie still has some fight left in her, showing why she is the Braveheart champion for a reason. Braveheart is not just a name. It is what Trixie is, a Braveheart warrior. And now, slamming Shelly back first, neck first onto the mat. Traffic cone almost connected. And if that traffic cone could have hit, I might have been able to be calling Trixie the defending world champion. Almost had a brain fart right there. But Trixie got hit in the brain with a kick. And now Shelly is calling for the rolling drop kick. And Sylvia gets kicked right in the face. And now, both competitors flying simultaneously. That's a big ass word, and that's only a 1 count. I'm not T.I. But Trixie looks like she wants to be champion. Throwing kick after kick, face blaster. And that cone has come into play. That cone has been the most effective weapon here tonight. That cone might be the reason Trixie walks out of here defending that championship belt. And now, slamming Shelly right on the mat. Will Trixie be walking out of here with that championship gold? Will this be it? No. Sylvia able to break the hold as the Trixie ran right into the forearm strike. And now, flying in the air, Sylvia Calvert-Lewin might be walking out of here, yes, with the championship belt. And I know that has to sting Trixie so much, not even being pinned for her Braveheart championship belt. The ring is covered in blood, and standing in the middle is the new reigning and defending Braveheart champion, Sylvia Calvert-Lewin. What a match we just witnessed here tonight. Thank you for joining us for this special presentation as the Star Renegade walks out of here, the new Braveheart champion.
It's a gun, tell these bitches we would it, we never